not marry any man you do not agree with.
Yeah, true.
The Bible says in Genesis, it said they were both naked and they were not ashamed. You know, but why do you want to get married to somebody that you do not agree? You cannot open up to the person. You guys don't agree on setting. Don't agree on finance. You don't even agree on the number of kids. The man said, I need 8 children because my father gave birth to 22. You said, no, it's only a cat I want. I don't even want children. I said, okay, let us marry. When you get married, the woman wants cats. You want 8 children. It's not going to work. You guys are going to be fighting. So you must come to the point where you agree on certain things. Agreement means that one party is ready to shift ground for the other person.
Yeah.
Because you will never always be on the same page. One person has come to the point and said, I need to shift ground. Let's talk about our finance now. You know, for example, I spend a lot. I mean, I waste money. I waste money.
Goes out with money, doesn't come back.
Yes, I am a charity organization. If money enters my hand, I waste it. Now, I got married to this lady. She does not spend a kobo. I mean, you can.
I can give accounts.
If you give her $500 today, I can bet you 30. She will give you the $500 back and tell you the date you gave it to her, the time, and the when, and the why. She can save for Africa. Now I'm going to get married to this woman, and I realized that I've been wasting my finance. Before I got married to her, I was already doing contract, and I was making money in millions as a young guy. And I could not show anything for it. I mean, I said my charity organization, nothing to show for it. Now I now got into marriage with this lady, and she took my finance, and I realized that she was able to manage certain things, the expenses and all. It is normal for me as a wise man to say, be in charge of the finance.
Yeah.
Be in charge of the finance. Although you know from where we come from in Africa, you know, I have to be an African man to say, oh, for what? How can a woman be managing my finance? But if we needed to progress, we must agree and come to a ground where I have to shift my ground and say, sweetheart, you are better in this thing. Can you manage our finance?
Yeah.
See, there is no rule to who manage finance. You know, it's who is capable of it. So I realized that she is better at it. I mean, she can. As I'm talking to you, I don't even have a personal account again. I mean, she manages everything. I don't know how my daughter's school fees is paid. I know she pays the school fees.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
For me.
You know, I don't know how we do a lot. She just does it.
Yeah. So he allowed me. That's the thing. And you cannot truly agree if you don't identify your strength and weakness.
True.
Because there's no one that has 100% strength. You need to tell yourself, oh, he has the strength that I don't have. So you don't struggle. You're not trying to force your own strength in this person. You are telling yourself, you see, my husband has his strength. I have my own strength. He has his weakness. Because when you're saying I do, when you're getting married and you're saying I do, you're not only saying I do to the person's strength, you're saying I do to the person's weakness.
That's true. Because
the man doesn't just have strength, he has both strength and weakness. Because a lot of people say I do to just strength, but they forget the weakness. Because you are going to be adapting, whilst you're celebrating his strength, you're going to be adapting to his weakness.
True.
That's what marriage is about.
Because that's what you're going to be living with.
That's what you're going to be living with. That's the reality. It's a reality thing. You know, so ability to identify each other's strength and weakness brings agreements. So I'm not trying to say, you see, I'm not trying to shout to say, oh, my husband, you don't know how to save. We've been able to put a structure to say that, you see, you are better at this.